Στο διάστημα που έχουμε τις ομιλίες και που άνθρωποι που δεν είχαμε καμία επαφή με την αταξία του Φρίντριχ ενημερωνόμαστε γι' αυτό, κάθε λεπτό που περνάει και κάθε στιγμή που περνάει, εγώ εντυπωσιάζομαι ακόμα περισσότερο από τη δύναμη ψυχής.
I am really impressed with the example that you said. Our next speaker is a big example. I didn't know that. I am a journalist. I should have known him. And it will be a great honor to take an interview. Excellent. Kyle Bryant is together with us. It's a great honor to be with us. I give the floor to Mr. Theodosis Lapatas to coordinate the discussion. Speaker, η ομιλήτρια δεν είναι στο μικρόφωνο. Πάλι. Μικρόφωνο.
Δεν τον ήξερα, κακός, και είμαι και δημοσιογράφος, και θα έπρεπε να τον γνωρίζω. Και θα είναι πολύ μεγάλη μου τιμή στο μέλλον να του πάρουμε και μια συνέντευξη, Βασίλη.
She repeats again what she said earlier on. Mr. Bryant Kyle, I repeat, says the speaker is with us.
Yep, I got you. All right, I'm not hearing the English version, so excuse my delay, but thank you for having me. I assume this is where I should introduce myself. I just wanted to say that I really wish I was there with you. I have seen some pictures of some incredible friends, and I'm so glad that you guys are doing this. I think the global pandemic has a silver lining. It's brought us together a little bit as a community. And I would never have been in touch with all of you and several other global communities in Friedreich's Ataxia if it weren't for the pandemic. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much for your participation in the Ride Ataxia Global Challenge. As everyone knows, May is FA Awareness Month. And we're all participating in the Lend Us Some Muscle Global Challenge. And I encourage everyone to participate and unite as a global community. So thanks so much for having me today.
Hi, Kyle. Welcome also to our panel. Thank you for joining the first Hellenic Friedreich Ataxia Congress. You have been inspiration for most of us. In case you don't know Kyle, he's going to introduce himself in a bit, but he has been a role model for all the community of the global Ataxia members, and we look forward to starting formal non-medical things.
I am really impressed with the example that you said. Our next speaker is a big example. I didn't know that. I am a journalist. I should have known him. And it will be a great honor to take an interview.
Does Kyle hear us?
Excellent. Kyle Bryant is together with us. It's a great honor to be with us. I give the floor to Mr. Theodosis Lapatas to coordinate the discussion. Speaker, η ομιλήτρια δεν είναι στο μικρόφωνο. Πάλι.
I think it's going to be a weird panel, but bear with us. Οπότε, κάντε λίγο υπομονή, θα το κάνουμε, μην ανησυχείτε. So, Kyle, can you introduce yourself, please?
Και είμαι και δημοσιογράφος, θα έπρεπε να τον γνωρίζω. Και θα είναι πολύ μεγάλη μου τιμή στο μέλλον να του πάρουμε και μια συνέντευξη, Βασίλη.
She repeats again what she said earlier on. Mr. Bryant Kyle, I repeat.
Let's do it the Greek way, because we are people of patents, you know. So we know how to do stuff, right? So
Okay, all right. Now I'm not hearing the English.
Mr. Mitsis, you need to
Santinella,
turn
Santinella,
the live stream off.
Thank you for having
You have
me.
the live stream on to watch the live stream, and then you have the Zoom as well, and we have
I just
double the
wanted to
sound.
say that
of them.
I
So
really wish I was there with
do
you.
an introduction.
I have seen some pictures of some incredible friends, and I'm so glad that you guys are doing this.
Katerina, let's
I
start
think
with you. Katerina, ξεκινήσουμε εσένα. I'm switching to Greece, fully sorry for that. Kyle, I hope you hear the translation. Πάμε.
Από την ιστορία μου.
Good evening, dear Kyle. This is the interpreter speaking. Can you hear me? My name is Katerina. I was 9 years old when I was diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia. And how do you see? How have you experienced ataxia? I am trying I'm trying harder and I feel that I can manage in the end.
So Jessica, tell us about something about yourself, introduce us, and let us know how Friedreich ataxia has become a thing for you in your life and your beloved ones.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us here. I am Jessica Peza, FARA ambassador from Albania. I am 26 years old, and I was diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia when I was 19 years old. I know it may sound a little bit ridiculous, but I want to thank this disease for making today the person that I am, more strong, more powerful. And thanks to this disease, I have loved myself more. And yeah, you can ask.
Don't worry about that. So let's start here in also Chrysanthi.
Γεια σας, είμαι η Χρυσάνθη Ζούβα.
My name is Chrysanthi. I belong to the Association of Friedreich's ataxia. I am extremely happy that at the last we have an organization of such a conference. It was a dream of life. I am 39 years old. I was diagnosed when I was 20 in a period of time that nobody knew what Friedreich ataxia is. The first symptoms began when I was 17 with some light instability, and I visited various doctors, but nobody knew what was it. And the diagnosis took place 3 years later. The rest I will carry on later on. Good evening. I am Chrysanthi. I am 15 years old. My twin sister, I was diagnosed as well from a virus that I suffered. We searched and we found out that it was Friedreich's ataxia, but we didn't know exactly what was wrong with us until today that we have learned, we have found out, and I am very happy that I am here with all of you, that you are helping. And I would like to thank you very much.
Kyle, can we move to you? So,
Kyle, would you like to Carry on, please.
Jessica Peza, FARA ambassador from Albania. I am 26 years old and I was diagnosed with Ride Ataxia when I was 19 years old. I know it may sound a little bit ridiculous, but I want to thank this disease for making.
I think I'm hearing a bunch of it's repeating the audio. Anyway, if this is the right spot for me, I'm gonna say I was born in California. Oh. Okay, I think I got it now. I was born in California and I got really involved in the FA community and started riding my bike and got more and more involved and fell in love with the people in the community and the friends I made. And I just wanted to keep going. And that, I think that's where I find myself even today with the introduction to all of you and many more people in the global community. And I'm really excited to be involved from here on out and see what we can all do together.
Thank you, Kyle. So, Alexander Michi, ο λόγος σε σένα. Περιμένουμε να ακούσουμε.
Alexandros, you have the floor.
Για να προχωρήσουμε λίγο σε πιο ωραίες ερωτήσεις και να ακούσουμε ωραίες ιστορίες.
Χαίρομαι και εγώ που είμαι σε αυτή τη συνεδρία που με καλέσει.
I am extremely happy that you have invited me in this event. I am 35 years old and I was diagnosed in 2005. But 2 years before the first symptoms arose, I was late to realize both myself and the people around me. And I was not interested in doing something special about it. But I will mention more details later.
So, Kyle, what do you think we should discuss first? Give us, give the rhythm for us.
Well, I want to hear what everyone is proud of. We're all proud of things in our lives, no matter what we're dealing with, whether it's Friedreich's ataxia or a lot of other challenges in life. And I'd love to hear what everyone is proud of.
Sure. So, Χρυσάνθη, γιατί πράγμα είσαι περήφανη, αυτό μας ρωτήσει ο Κάιλ, ας κάνουμε έτσι μια κυκλική πάλι, να δούμε λίγο τις απόψεις όλων.
Λοιπόν, εγώ είμαι περήφανη που
I am proud that I have got to know all these people that are here today. I would like to thank you once again.
Δεν το περίμενα, αλήθεια.
I did not really expect this to happen today. That since I was 8 years old and I am now 15, I did not expect so quickly to get to know so many people that they have the same disease. And I have met really fabulous people, excellent people, wonderful people. Thank you very much once again.
Εγώ είμαι περήφανη για αρκετά πράγματα.
I am proud for many things. All these years that I am a patient with Friedreich's ataxia. First of all, I am proud because I am still fighting. It is very important for us patients to fight, but also for our parents who we are trying to make them understand that we fight hard, that we are going to go to the end all together. And I am proud that we made this association. That is to say, 20 years after I have been diagnosed, 2 years ago only it was that we made an association, because in Greece, and we found out in Greece that we have many people, we all united and we became a family. It is extremely important to talk in Viber, in Facebook, on the phone, with mails. Each and every one of us was alone, but now we are all together. I think it is extremely important. And I am very proud that I participate in all these things. That
είναι πάρα πολύ περήφανη λοιπόν που είμαστε μια μεγάλη οικογένεια.
I am very proud that we are a big family, that we fight and we carry on fighting for all these things.
Jessica, let's hear your view.
Kyle?
Okay.
No?
This disease has taught me how to love myself more, how to accept myself as the way I am, with my perfections and my imperfections. FE has taught me how to be quite patient and remind me that slowly is the fastest way to get where I want to be.
Katerina, get ready.
Λοιπόν, ήρθε η σειρά μου. Γεια σας και πάλι. Εγώ είμαι περήφανη γιατί...
Good evening once again. I am proud because I didn't know how much strength I had inside me, and my family has helped me quite a lot in this, and I didn't believe that in the beginning. I didn't believe that we will manage, that we will find a drug. And I am proud that I am together with you here today, and I am experiencing what I am experiencing really. Alexandros, what are you proud? What are you proud about? Good evening once again. I am very proud that I got to know all these people, that we speak together on a daily basis. I am very proud of my parents, my relatives, my friends, that they have supported me all these years, and I am proud of myself that I have never given up and I am still fighting. But pride, as you know, is a daily issue, and you have to fight for it every day, every night, 24 hours a day. Thank you.
Ωραία. Later we can have questions, sure, no worries, but let's have a question later, okay? So I think it's my turn to say for what I'm proud of. So, είμαι περήφανος πρώτα απ' όλα να πω την αλήθεια για την οικογένεια.
I am proud of my family, with my wife. I am very proud of what has happened today, all the effort that is taking place. We have an umbrella and a storm which is called difficult access to people with rare diseases, but what Alexandros and Xanthi said, never give up. Never give up.
Kyle, so what are you proud for?
You guys really hit me right in the heart today, just now. I'm, in my head, I was like, all right, I'm proud of all these things I've done. But I am so proud that I haven't given up too. I feel like I've heard that from people to just now in this session, and I'm proud of that as well. And just sometimes just getting to the next day is the challenge, right? And then we come upon a beautiful day and we get to meet friends, and we're proud of what we do. And it's because we got through that really tough day that we get to experience the beautiful things in life. And I guess, hearing all of you say that, that's what I'm proud of as well, is getting through the tough days to be able to get to the beautiful days.
Nice, nice. Thank you for these very nice and wise words. So what's next, Kyle? Come on, it was only the first question.
We're all here together to get to a treatment and a cure for FA for us and for many of our friends. And it takes all of us to contribute to be able to get there. All of us pushing in the same direction. And so I want to know how everyone contributes to the FA community. There's so many different ways to contribute. And, it's not one thing. It's not two things. There's so many different ways. And I want to hear how everyone contributes to the FA community.
Sure. Let me translate here. Οπότε, Κατερίνα, σωστά?
Ναι.
Σωστά. Λοιπόν, υπάρχουν πολλοί τρόποι να συνεισφέρει στην κοινότητα της αταξίας του Φρίντριχ, όπως μας είπε και ο Κάιλ, και τους χρειαζόμαστε όλους αρρωγούς σε αυτή την προσπάθεια. Ποια βλέπεις να είναι η συνεισφορά σου σε αυτή την κοινότητα των
Kyle, the guy is just translating what you have just said.
Ναι. Να μιλάω σε διάφορους.
To speak with various people for the problems.
Προσπαθώ να με καταλάβουν.
I am trying to make them understand.
Τέλεια. Και πιστεύεις ότι έτσι θα βοηθήσει?
And do you believe that this way the community will get aware of what is happening? Yes. Jessica.
I think you understand the question from Kyle, so
Yes.
how you can contribute?
Well, I try to spread awareness about FA all over the world through the social media, especially on my Instagram, which is a page dedicated to FA. I share their daily routines, how I dance, how I walk, everything. I also coordinate meetings on Skype with Albanian and Kosovo group. There are a lot of people from Albania, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Montenegro. We speak the same language, and every month we do our meetings there on Skype. And
Thank you, Jessica. So let's move to Xanthi.
Λοιπόν, πώς βοηθώ την κοινότητα.
I am helping the community.
Όλοι έχετε δει κάποια...
I believe all of you have seen a photograph of mine in Facebook. The last 3 years, 3 or 4 years, I have taken photographs with banners. Friedreich's Ataxia, do something about it. Therefore, I have an active participation in the social media, which is a part of the society, and it is very easy for us in the Facebook or any page to see something, to inform people, to make people aware of what Friedreich's ataxia is. Now, from then on, I have participated as a vice president and as a patient with my personal story. I have given interviews to journalists in magazines, periodicals, on the internet, and also a very significant part is education. I have attended schools. I have given speeches to students, university students for my personal story. I think this is extremely important because we let people know what are the rare diseases, what is Friedreich's ataxia, and how is it to live and experience such a disease. From then on, I have participated with Kyle and FARA in cycle riding organizations, and since I have been involved with amateur sport, I am a champion in riding. Yes, I spend a lot of time with amateur sport, and it's something that gave me more courage, and it is something that I highly recommend to all the other patients to get strength and make a step forward. And through sports, I can and I am given the opportunity to talk about Friedreich's ataxia. That's all.
Σε κάθε νέο άνθρωπο που γνωρίζω,
in every young person that I meet, I talk about my instability because it is obvious to everybody, and that's how I go forward. I have no hesitation to talk about it. I like talking about it to every human being I meet, because this way we give strength and courage to other people to express themselves and take out of their heart something that it is rare, as I have something rare, to speak openly about it and let people know what this rarity is and help them. And as I was helped, I made a step forward. I am in this position now that I have always been dreaming of. I have always wanted to have a drug discovered in order to be treated, in order to have a therapeutic approach. Alexandros.
Κοινότητα της αταξίας.
Βέβαια, όπως είπαν και οι προηγούμενοι,
as the previous speakers said,
μίλαγα κι εγώ σε φίλους.
I was speaking to people, friends, acquaintances at a younger age. I went to schools, primary schools, gymnasiums, and I mentioned the issues of my disease, and therefore the people were informed about it. They knew about me because I was never isolated at home. I was always going out into villages, small towns near my city. Of course, I faced some problems of accessibility. However, these never stopped me. I never gave up. And I still visit to primary schools because the main problem is the young children, that they do not understand what this is all about. And young children must be educated because they are going to grow up into the society. That's it.
Να πω έτσι και λίγο την μικρή μου εμπειρία. Εγώ είμαι
My own experience.
3 χρόνια σίγουρα δεν είχα τίποτα για την ταξία και σίγουρα δεν είχα συμβάλει πουθενά.
3 years ago, after the diagnosis, I met Mr. Karadzias, and within 3 months, we talked about Friedreich's ataxia. We made, it was a great campaign by Kyle, and Chrysanthi was involved as well. And we had the global recognition of ataxia. We want to mobilize people and find a drug. In order to achieve this, people must know what you are talking about. Therefore, to try to mobilize and inform people is great, because I am saying that because we feel sometimes that we are different, that we are rare. Therefore, what I am trying to contribute, I work in marketing, is how to bring into the circle of ataxia people that want to help. And I meet a lot of people who want to help, and I think this is a very positive approach. Kyle, how do you contribute?
So share please the thing with us.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say that, I think if some people see a doctor that hasn't seen FA before, they hear that there's nothing you can do. And we feel a little helpless. But when we hear from all the people in this just in this panel today, we can really understand that there is so much we can do. And there's so many ways we can help the community and get closer to a treatment. For me, I follow what I love to do. I love to be on my trike, and I love to be cycling as much as possible. And to be able to turn that into a way to unite the community and raise funds and push research for a treatment and a cure forward is just so fulfilling and amazing to me. And to do that in the context of so many other people globally pushing in the same direction, it's just so incredibly encouraging to be a part of this community.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. I'm sure you are pushing the awareness for the community so much. I think we have planned a bunch of questions, but let's do one more, and then let's try to get some questions from our guys that are on the room, okay? So hit us for the third time, and then let's go freestyle, okay?
I think that one of the things that drives us is hope. I think that's a big part of life, hope for the future. And so what I want to know from everybody is, what is your hope for the future?
Από Χρυσάνθη Junior, όπως αυτό συστήθηκες, ποια είναι η ελπίδα σου για το μέλλον?
Εύχομαι να βγει...
I hope that we are going to get this drug, of course, to be active and help us. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Πάρα πολύ.
Yes, it is a hope that we have. Chrysanthi, a very beautiful girl.
Φαίνεται.
Η ελπίδα μου λοιπόν για το
My hope for the future
καλή ποιότητα ζωής
is the good quality of life that can unite us and the good quality of life of our families, which includes, of course, good quality of life includes a series of factors and the drug, a series of things that we need so that we can all have good quality of life, better access to treatment, access to drugs, access to everything, and of course, to remain all of us united and get and gather together. That's extremely important.
Jessica, up to you.
I truly believe in a treatment or a cure for all of us. It's just a matter of time. I know that the time will come, and when the time will come, I will look above the sky and say, this is for you, to all the friends that we lost because of Friedreich Ataxia.
Irina?
Εγώ έχω το μέλλον μου, το βλέπω με αυτό το φάρμακο.
I see the future with this drug. I believe that it will come up, and that's where all my hopes are. Alex, I would like to say that, of course, it is self-evident that the drug or some kind of pharmaceutical help, but the main thing is the way of life, the quality of life. Because I live in a village, in a very small town, and the quality of life is not good at all. I am away from a big city, Athens, Thessalonica, or some other big city. Life is of isolation and exclusion from everything. The city of Arta, where I live, there is no access anywhere for me. Of course, I do not have such a problem because someone will help, someone will do something for me. But this is not only for me. We are talking about the rest of the people. Because it's me today in the wheelchair. So tomorrow there will be someone else. And this way of life must change radically in all cities, towns, villages. Small, big, medium-sized, that's no difference. Thank you very much. Apart from the long-term hope, which is a drug, I want to have a look in the near future, 2023. Two patients with clinical studies in Greece, with one hope. Another hope to have a drug and not to have access. That is what I dread, and I am really looking forward to the next panel to listen to these things. Speaker of the microphone. There are.
Έχει συμβουλεύσει, θα με συνοδεύσει από τι μου πει. Και τέλος θέλω να πω ότι...
Finally, I have a hope that finally, as it was said earlier on, something organized. That is to be given the opportunity in an organized way with the help of Vasilis and the association to organize something in order to have one chance more. One chance is one chance. Kyle.
My hope for the future is very similar to everybody else's. I hope and I'm confident that we will get to a treatment for FA because we'll never give up. That's one thing I heard from everyone today, and that's what makes me confident that we will get there eventually. And our quality of life is very improved, I think, by coming together and just sharing with each other our challenges and realizing that we're not alone. And so my hope for the future is that that continues and we continue to enable a better quality of life for each other.
Thank you, Kyle. So, Vasily, let's try to get some more stories from patients.
Vasily.
Why not also from you?
We had a great panel. Thank you all. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Alex. It's a wonderful, it was very touching. It was fantastic. So, I think that this, let's say...
He wants to make a question. So, George, please make a question.
Yes. Hello, Kelly. My friend in Facebook. Θα το πω ελληνικά. Πώς σε βοηθάει
How does exercises help you? Out of 100%, doing your exercises, how much does it help you?
As he claimed, I cannot confirm that. How the gym that you are doing is helping you to everyday life with ataxia?
How what's helping me? I'm sorry.
How gymnastics?
Exercise. Yeah. I think that exercise for me, I think we can all feel it, that if we don't do it for a little while, you can feel how it affects your body. And I think that it is a matter of just keeping moving, right? And the more we do that, I think a rising tide lifts all boats. And so when we exercise, I think it improves everything. It improves the way we feel physically and the way we feel about ourselves. Just doing something for yourself, I think, improves self-confidence. And while there's so many physical things about exercise that benefit the body, there's so much benefit to the mind and just the way you see yourself as well.
Thank you, Kyle. So, Vasily, up to you.
So let's salute and applaud all our panelists here. It was a great session. Ευχαριστούμε πολύ. We will keep on fighting and working all together for this inspirational kids and patients. You are in a family, and Kyle, thank you for being a role model for everyone else. And you are an inspiration because you give, you get along, you be in front, and you give this, let's say, opportunity to everyone to understand that, as the girls told, if we will not speak for ourselves, we cannot wait for others to speak on our behalf. So thank you again. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Φύγαμε.